You guys, no matter how hard I try, I cannot escape this hurricane. Hey guys, Kira here from 50 Shades of Mom, back to share with you my monthly trip to BJ's, and this was certainly a trip to say the least. So I headed out today thinking I was going to do a regular bulk of my shopping, but unfortunately, womp womp, that was just not the case. I cannot seem to escape the effects of this hurricane. Now, where I live here in the upper part of South Carolina, about 20 miles south of Charlotte in North Carolina, we were deemed to get some pretty bad weather, but there was a possibility it was just gonna hang a little bit north of us, which luckily for us it did. We prepared a lot, but we just got a bunch of wind and rain, no loss of power, no damage to the house or anything like that. But right on that other side where we could have just been in that line, Charlotte got hit pretty hard. So I had no idea the impact that the town was going to have when I went out shopping that way today. So I drove out to go towards Trader Joe's, and the doors said, sorry, we're closed due to power outage. The entire area was out, the whole thing dark and black. So I'll have to go back towards the end of the week, or I'll give them a whole week to kind of restock, get back into the swing of things, and I'll return next week. And then I headed over to BJ's. I called them first just to be sure. They were open, but they were preparing in case their power went out, and they packed away everything. Their milk, their meats, their bacon, everything was in shopping carts pushed into the refrigerators into the back. So I was like waiting and standing there as they were unpacking carts just to try and get some of my items. There are so many things I didn't get, so many things I wanted I just didn't have the patience to wait for. Other things I grabbed because I was just standing there waiting, so it looked good and I put it in the cart. So there's no rhyme or reason to this grocery haul whatsoever. I did spend $227.08, so I'll take you down to the counter and show you what I got at BJ's today. All right guys, so here's just a quick overview. I only had $1 in coupons. I don't even know if that is like my language, but that was it. It really, like I said, there was no rhyme and reason. Everything I kind of went for wasn't there, or there was things blocked in front of it because they had U-boats full of crates of veggies and fruits that they all picked up out of the cases and wheeled them into the refrigerator. So I really should have just kind of waited, but this is the time that I go and do my grocery shopping. So I really couldn't wait too much longer, and this hurricane just, it really halted me. But I did the best that I could. I did get some bagels for Jacob. We did not get bagels on the way home from our Long Island trip. Being that we went to Hershey Park and then to the Cleveland Zoo, we were just going to be on the road too long to have Long Island bagels stuffed in the car. And we have like 2 left, and my son keeps trying to grab them, and he does not understand that Mom does not share her Long Island bagels. So he can deal, Mom cannot. So I picked him up some everything bagels. I also picked him up some Duke's Shorty sausages. He loves to take these in his school lunches. I got their savory garlic knots. These things are absolutely amazing. You cook them right in the bag for like 9 minutes, and it's like pizzeria style, New York pizzeria style garlic knots. Delicious. 2 of our Stonyfield yogurts, we get these every time, 4 blueberry and 4 strawberry. My kids tear through these, they love their yogurt. Got a big bag of the mini sweet peppers. We use these for recipes, for salads, and for snacking. I actually grabbed this not really realizing that I had one in the cabinet, so now we are well stocked up on jelly. Got some of the Welch's organic grapes. They chose a red this time. They did not have the green and red, so they just chose the red. We got a big thing of blueberries. Of course, we got a big thing of the Campari tomatoes. I got a big container of the Wellesley Farms grated Parmesan cheese. We were out of Parmesan cheese, and without Trader Joe's, I felt like I had to replace a lot of the things I would normally get there here in BJ's. I did get the late July sea salt multigrain chips. We absolutely love these. This has chia, quinoa, millet, aramith, and flax, and you would just never ever know that it has like all of those healthy grains in there. It's such a delicious chip. Even my child, my oldest, He is picky about everything, and he just adores these chips. So I highly recommend them. They are so, so good. They're a little bit on the pricier side, but there was a clipless coupon for $1 off this this trip around, so that helped a little bit, because otherwise they're like $5 a bag, which is craziness. I did get a big thing of Snapple. I know it's upside down for you guys, but it's a 24 pack, and there's 6 of each flavor. There's a regular lemon, a half and half, a peach, and a raspberry, but these are really, really good for Jake to take for lunches and all of us to just kind of take on the go. So I grabbed that. And then, of course, I grabbed the organic strawberry lemonade. We absolutely love this, all of us do. And we also love the organic Honeycrisp apple juice. Like, these are standard purchases every time. They had not one piece of chicken out. Like, I want to try and get some chicken. They had not put the chicken out yet. They hadn't put half. No ground beef was out yet. Thank goodness I picked that up from Aldi's. So this was like my choices of what I was working with. So I got a really delicious pot roast. I'm so excited. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to cut this in half, or I may make a regular pot roast, and then with the leftovers, because this is too big to feed our family, with the leftovers, I think I may do beef pot pies. Last time I did like stew meat, and I didn't cook it long enough, so I didn't feel like it was as tender as it needed to be for a pot pie. But if this is cooked in the crock pot and then I use the leftovers in the pot pie, I think is going to be bomb. So that's going to be something that's going to be on the menu for next week. And then I got this beef chuck shoulder. This was a really great price. It says $3.18 a pound, but the sign said $2.99, which I thought was great. And there is 8 pieces in there, so I'm going to divide it into 4s, and we'll use those for steak sandwiches, which we absolutely love, like just a large Philly cheesesteak. But that is really good, and we definitely have that at least once a month. I picked up our Wellesley Farms premium bacon. There is 3 pounds in here for just $9, so you cannot beat $3 a pound, and this bacon is delicious. We absolutely love it, and we usually go through about 1 pound a week that I'll cook up for meal prep, and we'll use it for sandwiches and burgers, breakfasts, that kind of thing. I picked up a thing of the Jimmy Dean sausage. A bunch of you guys asked me to share my sausage gravy recipe, so I'm gonna do that for you guys. You asked me when I made my biscuit bowls, and then I put it on the menu to make with the biscuit bowls, and you guys have asked a bunch of times, so stay tuned for that. That's gonna be on a future saute Saturday, and then I'll use the rest for a big pot of sauce. Like, I have no backup marinara sauce in the freezer, so I definitely need to make a big old pot of meat sauce. So that's what I'll use this for. Look at that. They had a 4-pack of the organic SpaghettiOs. Now, Jake did finally eat one, and he liked it. So I definitely won't see myself giving this to him every week, but it's good for him to maybe have one on a weekend and then every other school week or something like that. And a 4-pack was great because I go once a month. So I think that's super convenient for me to grab that at BJ's if he continues to like that. I got a thing of the Wellesley Farms organic Italian olive oil. All right, I had to pick these up because I picked these up in a recent Dollar Tree haul, and I got 4 for $1, and I thought they were the greatest deal. Now, they did remind me a little bit of a Pop-Tart, and Kellogg's is the maker of Pop-Tarts, so it would make sense that the filling is very similar. Although I do like Pop-Tarts, but if I were to eat a Pop-Tart, it would have to be one with no frosting, only a fruit like strawberry or blueberry, and I like mine in the toaster, like warm. But this was like a really good somewhere in the middle compromise. Like, it's thin and crispy and flaky, so, and still had the flavor of a Pop-Tart, but I didn't feel like it needed frosting or it needed to be heated. And it's been really good for a snack or for me to take on the go with the kids. Now, do you see how many is in there? 72, which I think is crazy because I paid 4 for $1, and I thought that was a great deal. And that's clearly not a good deal because this was 13 bucks. So I would get 52 at $4 at 13. So I'm getting an extra 20 by getting them from BJ's. So I had to scoop it up, even if not for the kids. Like I said, really just more for me. And if it's just for me, this will take me forever to go through it. And that is not something I would have ever bought. But again, I was like standing there waiting for them to get my bacon, and it was on an end cap, so I grabbed it. This is the Red Baron singles. I actually had a coupon, but I read the coupon wrong. You had to buy ice cream in conjunction to save the $5, and I am too far away, and today is like the day after the storm. So being that it's a tropical storm, it brought in all that crazy humidity, and it was like a brick wall of heat today. So bringing any kind of ice cream home, I just didn't think was a great idea. But I still had this in the cart, and I figured, you know what, I'm just going to leave it because there's 9 in here. I usually get the round personal size ones. They did not have those. They only had the French bread, but I thought this would be something different for Jake to take for lunches, for the kids to have on the weekends, or even my husband on a night when, you know, we fly by the seat of our pants, we all eat whatever, and he comes home late from work, he could throw one of these in. So I picked that up. Picked up a bag of the organic russet potatoes. I absolutely love these from BJ's. I picked up a thing of the Wellesley Farms salted butter. Hands down, probably the best butter and the best deal that I can get at $2.50 a pound. This is not the best deal, but being that I did Aldi's and BJ's and I was trying to do Trader Joe's this week, I was skipping out on Walmart, and we can't go a week without our sour cream, so I picked it up from here, although Walmart's the better deal. So I'll have to know for the future, if I know it's a week I'm gonna skip on Walmart, to kind of double up on the sour cream the week before. And then 3 gallons of milk, you guys, and that is it. That was my $227, which I think is not so bad with only $1 in coupons, although, like I said, this was pretty much not at all what I was looking to pick up. So I did purchase 2 gift cards as well from BJ's and a box of candy that you do not see here, but that is actually for a box swap that I'm going to have with my girlfriend Leanne at the end of the week. So stay tuned for that if you guys want to see those other things that were missing from this haul. And that was it, guys. So thank you so much for watching this month's BJ's haul. If you guys love the Trader Joe's ones, like I said, stay tuned. It's not going to be usually back to back like it is with these ones. Unfortunately, like I said, they were closed. So I will make it back because it is Pumpkin Invasion. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you're new, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell. This way you don't miss any of those uploads. For everybody else, guys, I love you so much. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.